Good morning, traders. In this video, I would like to review the importance of preparation for your trade and all that played out yesterday after the close of the trading room. Here we go. We discussed that very powerful pullback is critical. Do you remember that part? This is a software projected on 1-minute chart, stop, entry, targets, and very powerful reminder. Know where to exit your position and know where to expect powerful reversal. RZ means reversal zone. That's it. This is simplicity. This is power of the system traded globally on all instruments, on all time frames. Choice is yours what you want to trade. No indicators needed. Pure price and Alpha Fibonacci for exits. If you're looking on this chart right now, we're heading back up. Once we crawl back up again to this level, intelligent trader would monitor for short. This is the events yesterday morning. Now, bullish rally overextended. It's a crawl, it's a pain, it's a nasty market. We discussed it with my brilliant intelligent traders. Here's a chart. Intelligent trader in day trading utilizes this chart. It's a crawl, it's a pain. Intelligent trader not wasting brain power, not programming subconscious for brokers heaven. Allow your broker print money. Price test you to the core every single day. When you look at the junky markets, you walk away. Market is 24/7. This is a pain. Do you know when to walk away? Do you know when not to trade? Do you know when to trade? If you do, you start enjoying this game. If you don't, it's a pain. So right now, if price stages powerful pullback, this is a level intelligent trader would be monitoring for. This is a very aggressive trade. All we discussed with students, market is a mess. Projecting software on 1. To the tick, price is showing you clearly, market is Alpha Fibonacci chess. Pay attention to stop. Pay attention to precision. No speculation, no gambling here. It's a chop, it's a mess, it's a bounce back and forth. If you do not like pain, if you do not like torture, walk away. That's a crawl, that's a pain. But even during the worst market conditions, such as in front of you at this moment, you're witnessing ultimate precision. So again, aggressive move is a mess. Is anyone surprised what played out? Of course not. In the course you learn the importance of this target. In the course you learn how not to speculate. No one is surprised how instantly price reversed. No one who trades Alpha Fibonacci system. That's it. Both bearish and bullish moves extremely limited. Market is a mess. So when you start understanding and respecting that, the sky's the limit. Nothing else is possible, only this. If you do not like aggressive, choppy, junky markets, you do not waste your brain power. You do not stress out, you do not gamble. You wait for stable markets. Nothing stable about this market, nothing. It's a mess. That's it. This is ultimate precision with Alpha Fibonacci system and Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja Trader 8. So when the price will crawl up to this level, powerful pullback is critical. This is the key. And you know this hours in advance. So those of you who were in the trading room yesterday morning, do you remember the events? Do you remember all we discussed and all we projected? We discussed this is reversal zone, not the place to buy. Demand the powerful pullback. Do you remember that part? Let me take you back in case you missed. Let's go back all the way to July 14th. I left on July 8th and we discussed with my brilliant traders that this is where buyers would step in from. We discussed with my brilliant traders that this is not the place to buy, this is a place to short from. We're in exact same place. We're in a major mess. No speculation here. Avoid the mess, demand the pullback. Where's the pullback ideal? To here. Whereas the first pullback highly likely is here. This is Alpha Fibonacci chess. Let's go back to July 14th while market remains stuck. Here we are on July 14th. My goodness, price is moving higher. Stunning and flawless reversal. Let's convert this chart to 5. You are not shorting near this level. You know, days and weeks in advance, this is where institutional orders sitting and waiting to buy. This is July 14th. Stunning, flawless place to be. Not here. Here is a mess. It's a mess, ladies and gentlemen. We discussed this with my brilliant traders. Nothing else is possible, only this. This is a moment you are tested to the core, and when you do pass a test, you start enjoying trading. It's a world of difference if you're trading here versus here. So here we are, yesterday morning. Do you remember that part on the 18th? We're discussing powerful pullback is critical, crucial. It finally played out. But it was such a crawl and such a pain when we were here. And how viciously buyers stepped in after bearish pullback is a very powerful reminder. Buyers in charge this morning. It's a crawl, it's a pain. Market heading higher. You know this. Minutes, hours, days, weeks, months and years in advance. All depends the chart you trade. That's the reason my students are dearest friends for life. So while S&P is scrolling higher, an intelligent trader knows very, very well before market open, that bullish move overextended and it's a very dangerous scroll. Let's review identical formation on other instruments that you can trade with Alpha Fibonacci system. Here is Apple. I present at the world's biggest hedge fund convention. When Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 13 years, what do I say? If Alpha Fibonacci support respected, Apple will head higher. Apple had done exactly that, doubling in value 2 years later. But my goodness, it was such a painful crawl. The entire 2017 and half of 2018, Apple was stalled at this level. But many months in advance, you know, Apple heading higher and higher, and that Apple would crash from reversal zone. Apple had done exactly that. Reaching next level by the end of 2018. And when Apple reached reversal zone, you are very well prepared. Remember the events of yesterday morning on S&P? You understand, if Apple will crash through this level, your ultimate buy point will be 140. You are not losing your money with Apple crash and sell off. It was breathtaking and spectacular, as just played out recently as well. That's it. That's the power of the system. And the reason hedge fund managers in Dubai, in Switzerland, in London, in Palm Beach, in New York, trading Alpha Fibonacci system. Black and white. Not everyone meant to be a day trader. When I work with you in private mentoring, I test you, I quiz you, I show you if you meant to be day trader or not. Everyone wants to be day trader because everyone wants money now, 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 now. Oops! Trading doesn't work that way. Only if you trade markets as Alpha Fibonacci chess. Only if you trade strategic, intelligent moves. Only if you identify what appropriate for you, your psychological comfort, your personality type, your account size, you become successful. It's a crawl, it's a pain. Identical as on Apple in 2015, 2016. Nothing good happens here. Intelligent trader knows this. That's it. But if I bring to your attention something drastically more powerful, as we will witness tomorrow, oil. Here we are. Crash on oil in 2015. Do you remember that part? And when oil collapsed and crashed until reversal zone? My goodness, ultimate place to buy from. Can you look at the charts once a week? Can you invest in stocks long term? The bullish rally on oil was spectacular. 2 years later, oil doubles in value. And many months and years in advance, you know that oil would crash and burn from 77. This sell-off was historical, breathtaking. 55 is out, oil burns all the way to 10 on the current oil contract. Let's take oil further out. 2 historical events on current oil contract 2020. Have you ever seen negative number? I have not. I did not know it's possible. Here comes bullish reversal on oil. Can you buy oil stocks at the bottom? Can you use options? Not everyone willing to do the work and psychological test of day trading requires. But anyone can look at the charts once a week. Anyone. And that's constant reminder. Price action remains the same. Alpha Fibonacci levels remain the same. Strategies remain the same. You decide what's appropriate for you. When S&P remains in pain, it's exact same problem as on Apple, as on oil. Nothing good is possible now on S&P. It's black and white. More powerful the pullback is better. And that's the power of the system traded globally. If you understand what we discussed with students this morning, you are not surprised where buyers keep coming from. Institutional move is up, but it's weak. That's it. And as we dissected in yesterday's class, you knew all of this months in advance. So while S&P remains a nightmare and testing you to the core, let's review the most important chart you always must have in front of you. Here's a crash on S&P. January 2022. Here we go. This is Alpha Fibonacci system in January 2022. Well before the war breaks out. You know, months in advance. This will be institutional buy point. You never shorting near this level. Can you do that? War breaks out. Everyone in shock. How is it possible? First week of the war, S&P skyrocketing 350 points. If you shorted near 4100 level, you're trading against yourself. This will forever remain the most important institutional buy point. When institutions moving millions and billions of dollars, they do not pull a trigger, orders sitting and waiting days, weeks, months in advance. Threats of World War III? S&P skyrocketing, of course. Institutional orders are here. Have you shorted near? Stop trading live. This level to follow next. Do you understand where bounces keep coming from on S&P? It's black and white, and it's all in advance. Here we are in the month of July. Nothing else on this planet in the markets would tell you this in advance. With your brilliant mind and your brilliant effort, you understand why market such a mess. It's expected. It's a chop. This is institutional chart. This was day trader's dream. Nothing spectacular about this. We're in exact same place where we were yesterday morning. It's a mess. Powerful pullback is critical, crucial. Lower is better. That's it. As I have shown you, with the software you can day trade. You can position trade. You can choose the system however you wish. So when you come to the website and you listen to students, you view and see that everyone trades system in different ways. 100,000% your choice, what instrument, what chart, what time frame you trade. Here's a system with software for Ninja Trader 8. This is a short. When institutions short, you short. When institutions don't, you don't. This is a short with precise entry, stop and target. Remember all the discussions we had yesterday? Powerful pullback is critical, crucial. Stop, entry, targets. Software projected on 1-minute charts, trades on multiple other charts. Price reverses from reversal zone. It's entirely different style of trading. This is day trading. What we reviewed on Apple and oil is long-term positions. But again, it's all on the website. All on the website. All on the homepage. We're in exact same place. We're in major mess. Doesn't matter what chart you trade. And again, you knew this far in advance. Buyers remain fully in charge. It's a crawl. It's a pain. It's a pain. Overextended bullish rally is never a good thing. And that's where market heading higher and higher and higher. That's it. Powerful pullback will be a very good news for everyone. If not, this mess will remain. That's it. Market unstable. Market is a mess. There is no conservative trades, only very aggressive. As you've seen prior, instant reversal when target is reached. Nothing else is possible, only this. And this can last for hours. This is a moment day trader tested to the core. In day trading, every single tick matters. That's it. And when you use the scanner, you can change the scanner to any chart you choose. You decide what time frame you want to trade. You can adjust. Choice is yours. That's it. Absolutely. It is my joy and honor to show you and teach you. I'm very proud of the system I developed for one simple reason. It is predictive. It is precise. Nothing else in the markets is. Every single indicator on the planet is delayed. Every single indicator on the planet, artificial delayed, looks good only after the fact. This is not after the fact. This is predictive. We've come back with a system on S&P 2, January 2022. We've gone back on oil and Apple to 2015. So while S&P remains a mess, for all the reasons we discussed, let's look on Bitcoin. Let's look on Euro. Let's look on Pound. Let's look on other instruments, shall we? While crawl is on, while pain remains. Have you enjoyed the crash of Apple this year from 180? Have you? Have you exited your position as Apple collapsed from 180 to 130? Here is Apple, December 2021. You exiting your position. You're not losing sleep. You are not gambling, not speculating. You understand when rules are met. It's extremely clear. Expect the crash and sell off on Apple. Here is Apple before the crash. Reaches reversal zone. Does this look familiar? Do you remember what played out on Apple in 2016? It's identical thing. Price keeps repeating identical moves. Sell off on Apple 2018 until the bottom was identical to sell off on Apple now. Price repeating identical moves. Here comes a crash on Apple, January 2022. Apple selling off. That's it. This is precise predictive system. With your brilliant mind and your brilliant effort, you understand it's a very wise move to exit long position on Apple. Apple collapsed from 180 to 130 level. You stop being confused when you learn the system. Here we review system going back years and months. So you see how powerful this is. It is not delayed. It is predictive, prospective, precise. Nothing else is. As you're witnessing, S&P crawling higher. As you're witnessing, identical pain on Apple now. No one in the course is surprised. Everyone is clear. This is how powerful system is. Do you want to trade Apple or oil? Or let's go to crypto as S&P remains a mess. Exact same moves as Apple. Charts are twins. What is the difference? When you hold position on S&P, it's lasting seconds and minutes in day trading. When you hold position on Apple, it's lasting days, weeks, and months. We're testing identical levels this morning. No speculation, no gambling here. Very painful crawl on S&P to 3890 level. It is where Apple is now. Let's go to Bitcoin, shall we? Here's Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, as S&P heading to critical level. Here's Bitcoin before the crash, November 2021. Have you exited your position on Bitcoin? Or have you been pulling trigger randomly, buying Bitcoin at 60 and 70? Because the hype is on. Not so fast. Not the place to buy Bitcoin. Intelligent trader exits Bitcoin trade. That's it. Crash on Bitcoin is not over. Anyone who creates hype that Bitcoin heading to 100, let me tell you something, maybe in the next life, not in this one. That's it. That's a crash on Bitcoin with Alpha Fibonacci system you would avoid. Breaks my heart to receive phone calls. I wish I listened to you. Bitcoin is a mess, collapsing 70%. So as S&P crawling in excruciating pain, that's the power of the system on multiple instruments. This will be war on Bitcoin. Buyers are worthless. That's it. So as S&P heading higher, as we discussed hours in advance, this will be war zone on S&P 3890 level. And it doesn't matter what chart you trade. Do you trade 5, 10, 15? You decide. Here's 5 minutes on S&P right now. This is how brutal market is. But again, we knew extremely clear, as we discussed with my brilliant students, 6-to-1 buyers versus sellers. The price told you this well before market open. But again, you can trade 10, you can trade 15, you can trade any chart you choose. No speculation, no gambling here. And if you're trading options, good for you. That's how option traders trade the system. All in advance. Never, ever, ever after the fact. After 38.90, 39.10 to follow. After 39.10, it will be the war zone. But again, price moves one step at a time, so please pay attention. I'm converting this chart to 1. This is critical moments in the market, but again, do you remember Apple? Do you? That's it. It's all playing out in front of you. That's the reason why trading room open. So you see clearly the power of the system. You don't have to wait for months and years to see. You can apply to any instrument you choose. And that's where S&P heading to now. But in order to trade the system, you must obey the rules. Calculation, no gambling here. Every single success story starts with being obsessed with Alpha Fibonacci system. Black and white. Never get sold, I promise. So, here's the email. Since April 14th up 71K on S&P E-mini future. The account that started with 15,000 on April 12th. Here is the latest update. This is how traders trade. This as of now. This is a trader who is obsessed, who understands the rules, who understands where S&P heading to next, who understands where to buy, who understands where to sell. You decide what you want to trade. Choice absolutely yours. That's it. It never gets old. Here's Euro at historical low. But again and again and again, if I take you back many years before, you knew this far in advance. Here's Euro 2016 at 105. Euro respected this level for 7 years. As I said, for many, many years, this level is out. 87 cents is next. 60 cents to follow. That's it. No speculation, no gambling here. You decide what broker to use. Students on 4 continents. Students who are in Australia using different broker than student who is in London. Student who is in New Jersey using different broker than student who is in Florida. And if you want to use Ninja Trader, of course you can. And again, you're shorting reversal zone when rules are met. You are not shorting Euro near this level. And that's the system going back on Euro to a year before. Your targets will vary from chart you trade. Is it 5-minute or hourly or daily or 4-hour chart? Are you holding your position for 5 minutes or 10 hours or 20 days or 30 weeks? Every trader different account. Every trader different risk management, because it depends if your account 5,000 or 500 million. Which one are you? System traded on all. That's it. And that's the crash on Euro. And that's the reason for bounce on Euro. You are not shorting near this level. You buying Euro from this level. You shorted Euro from 122. That's it. Black and white. As S&P keeps testing you to the core. Remember that part? Do you? Crawl is on, it's a pain. Again and again and again. The only good thing that will happen on S&P, powerful pullback, not a weak one. Here's pound. So here's pound, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a historical event on pound. Anyone remembers anything exciting in UK in 2020? UK in complete lockdown, horror on the streets, pound skyrocketing. This is a place to buy pound from, not at reversal zone. This is a place you're shorting pound from. 143 level, June 2021. Flawless, spectacular COVID rally when pound skyrocketed from 117 to 143. You understand, if trading on the news worked, everyone would be shorting pound. Completely opposite. Vertical bullish rally on pound during horrific events in UK, where we have many students. I met with my students in UK last month. So if you are my student, I look forward to seeing you next in Europe and in the Middle East. That's it. You're not buying pound at reversal zone. You're shorting pound at reversal zone. And when rules are met, you look to buy pound here. But again, you're not speculating, you're not gambling. Rules must be met before you ever take a trade. And when I'm meeting with my students in Europe or Middle East or New York, I just came back from New York last week. Every trader trades different account. Every trader trades different instrument. This will be war zone on pound. Not a place to short pound near, to buy pound from. And that's the power of the system on multiple instruments and multiple time frames. That's it. So when I click on my files, what do I see? Thousands and thousands of emails from my students. What becomes the biggest compliment. Tell me, when father brings his son to the course, when husband brings his wife to the course, if 14-year-old Dominic, whose father managing multi-million-dollar accounts, can do this on futures, his father uses system long term. Dominic day trading futures, stating trading is the easiest thing to do. It's all on the podcasts, please listen. His father trading completely different instruments. Hundreds of thousands of emails later, pouring non-stop. All I'm asking you is to make an effort, please. Can you do that? If yes, I look forward doing podcast with you. As again, it all starts with key Alpha Fibonacci rules. No speculation, no gambling here. And when scanner giving you alerts, that's how the alerts look like. You choose your best trade. You set up the scanner for the chart appropriate for you. That's it. Do not trade the chart that's not appropriate for you. Never a good idea. Black and white. Bullish rally overextended. We need a powerful pullback. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Are you surprised? We identified this level far in advance, well before market open, and doesn't matter what chart you trade. And again after this level is next, and this is where sell-off will start. But first things are first. Only when rules are met, you can take a trade. But again, it doesn't matter if it's 5, 10, 15, any chart you choose to trade. You decide. This you can trade on all platforms. Software for NinjaTrader 8 came out in 2019. System traded globally since 2011. MT4 Sierra Charts, TradeStation, Infinity, interactive brokers, any kind of broker you can possibly imagine. If it has price, Alpha Fibonacci system applies. System based on pure price. Now, what is important? Powerful bearish pullback. Do we agree? This is crucial moment, which will define markets for hours to come. Powerful bearish pullback is crucial, critical. Intelligent trader understands this. What is the problem? Buyers remain fully in charge. Sellers are weak. Single glimpse is all intelligent trader needs to see that. That's it. So do you remember what we discussed as we dissecting with students the current events? This is not the place to buy. This is a brick wall which will define markets for hours and days to come. You witness a scanner, you witness a software for NinjaTrader 8. So if you are type A personality, if you do apply sniper's mentality, day trading is for you. If not, use system long term. There was no other option at this level, only short. Intelligent trader right now moving stop outside of break even. Single double lot size is completely out. Do you see the word RZ? Are you clear? No speculation here. You saw reversal zone on oil in 2016, on pound in 2020, on euro and pound now. It's exact same thing. To the tick. Price keeps making identical moves on all instruments. You see the system in the live markets now. You stop gambling, you stop chasing indicators, you start understanding clearly. The answer lies in you and pure price. And when you obey the rules, the skies are the limit. The only thing you have to do
Connection
is
lost.
obey the rules and make an effort and identify the instrument appropriate for you, risk management, and your psychology. So again, traders, please pay attention. This is Alpha Fibonacci chess. Do you see the words? Do you see the text? Do you see how powerful this is? You don't have to wait for months. What you saw on Apple, on Bitcoin, on Euro, on Pound. And when the crash will play out to this level, it's a beautiful thing. But if we remain stuck here, nothing else is possible, only this. That's it. So if you're serious about trading, I look forward working with you. I teach you identical system. I teach 2 JP Morgan traders. I teach 2 top hedge fund managers on the planet. You can always request invitation to the trading room to see the system and software in the live markets. So if you're done chasing indicators, if you're ready to trade with rules, if you're ready to trade quality system on stocks, on crypto, on futures, forex, on 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, of course you can. You can trade the system on all platforms or with software for NinjaTrader 8. System traded on Wall Street. System traded by traders from $5,000 account to multi-million, multi-billion dollar accounts. Listen to students' podcasts, view students' emails I receive. Skies are the limit if you obey the rules. The most popular option, option 2, includes lifetime software for Ninja 8 and lifetime system for all instruments, all platforms. You apply the system with rules. You insert the settings, view hundreds of videos in the member area, and come to the live classes when you can. Option number 4, the most desirable option, savings $8,000. I hold your hand, I coach you, I quiz you, I test you. I show you what time frame appropriate for you to trade. You see clearly if you meant to be day trader or not. This package includes everything: group courses, video library, modules. Any questions for me? Do not hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Yes, you can upgrade from group course to private mentoring within the first 2 weeks. Other than that, there is no upgrades. You will start from scratch. And again, is anyone surprised where price reversed from? This is the reason. Trading room open. You see instantly the power of the system. But exact same thing playing out on pound, on euro, on Apple, on oil, on crypto. It's all the same. You choose the instrument and time frame appropriate for you. That's how simple system is. Pure price for entry, alpha Fibonacci for exit. And when the price testing this level again and again and again, let's convert this chart to 5, to 10, to 15, to any chart. No gambling, no speculation here. All precise. That's it. If you will ever find anything better, I would love to see it. Please.